Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm Flight Dispatcher Nat, and this is your pre-flight briefing. So again, good morning to all of you and welcome to my channel. And it's been a long time since I've last uploaded a video in this channel. I'm very sorry for that. For all of you who are kind of anticipating, any new videos that I'm coming up with. So that only goes to show that somehow, I have followers. I have someone who takes who consumes my content, and for that I'm really really thankful for you guys. This past few weeks has been a roller coaster ride for me, apart from a quick trip back to the Philippines like 4 weeks ago. I applied for a longer vacation, but unfortunately it was denied, rejected, and I've got nothing else. I've got no options left but to just consume my regular days off. So even just for a short, 3 day or 4 days leave, so I went back to the Philippines and back here to Saudi Arabia just to fix some important things in the Philippines. And when I went back here in Saudi Arabia, almost all of my shifts were 12 hours, and then 7 days, 12 hours, 7 days, 12 hours. So it's kind of a hectic schedule. So right now, I'm doing my best to give you more content in this channel. And if you're going to send me a message, to my socials in YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram, I'm very happy to be of service to you. I'll be able to answer all of your questions. Send that along. I'll do my best to answer those to the best of my knowledge. So, if you've noticed na I've mentioned in the start of this video, pre-flight briefing. So, that's what I've come up with to make contents of this channel be more of structured, compared to the previous videos that I've already uploaded. So pre-flight briefing, this is very essential to me as a flight dispatcher, and actually the whole aviation in general. So pre-flight meeting, pre-flight briefing is almost in every part of the aviation world. So it's not just through the interactions between pilot and dispatcher. Later on, I will share to you, I will discuss to you the different pre-flight briefs or pre-flight summaries that's happening, within the aviation world. So it's not just that the pilot will just hop on the aircraft and start flying, they also go through a series of briefings, meetings to ensure safety first and foremost, and also for proper coordination, proper teamwork, within their flight crew. So there you go. My vlogs will be kind of pre-flight. Will be like a sort of a pre-flight briefing to all of my viewers. Before their supposed flight. No. Okay. Before anything else, let's just define what is a pre-flight briefing. So, in the context of pilot flight dispatcher connection, pre-flight briefing happens usually 1 hour before departure time. Before, it was a face-to-face interaction between pilot and flight dispatcher. But nowadays, due to technology and advancement in the, what do you call this, EFB capability, or electronic flight bag capability, face-to-face pre-flight briefings have become more rare, rare than most. So on my workplace, no, there are still some pilots who come up to the FOC to receive briefing. Some will just go straight to the aircraft. We'll just send them a message through a messaging service, give them their briefing. Some are just, they're calling us flight dispatchers to receive the briefing. So in any shape or form, a pre-flight briefing is a must do for any flight dispatchers, so that they will present to the pilot in command the flight plan, and also to receive any feedback from the captain as to where should any adjustments be made. No. So there you go. Pre-flight briefing, flight dispatchers is for flight dispatchers is a major task. In fact, also in the process of getting a flight dispatcher license, the oral practical exam is kind of designed to simulate a pre-flight briefing to a pilot. So the examiner is usually the acts as a pilot in command and asks some questions about the flight plan that was made by the flight dispatcher, or the applying flight dispatcher. So this pre-flight briefing is ingrained on every flight dispatcher's soul. soul. But it goes to show that if you want to become a flight dispatcher, you have to confidently convey your briefing to the pilot in command. No, so in this sense, the pilot in command and the flight dispatcher is of equal standing, right? So because at first, for sure, the flight dispatcher, a newbie flight dispatcher, will be kind of scared or nervous about giving a pre-flight briefing to a pilot. But well, that's how it is, no? So it's only proper, no, that at first, if there's anything that you've made, mistake, you can improve it on the next briefing. But these mistakes should not include any misinformation. So that's really one thing that you should avoid as a flight dispatcher, to give a pilot or the captain wrong information. It's okay that if something was asked of you by the pilot, it's okay to say I don't know, but you should make an effort to get back to him to find the answer and get back to him on that question. So that's our task. That's our part as a flight dispatcher. And through this way, even if you don't know the answer but you get back to them, it raises your credibility as a flight dispatcher. And going down the line, these pilot will not ask any more questions to you. So compared to the first time that he saw you. So I hope that makes sense. But pre-flight briefing is really a major task for a flight dispatcher, and it sorts of begins a connection to the pilot that to the flight to the pilot and the flight that he or she is dispatching, right? So that is the context of pre-flight briefing for flight dispatcher and pilots. So there is also another pre-flight briefing that a flight is going through. So after the pre-flight briefing between pilot and flight dispatcher, the pilot goes to the aircraft, or in some cases in other airlines goes to a briefing room where he or she will meet their cabin crew. So this is another pre-flight briefing. In this case, the pilot is the one briefing their entire crew, cabin crew. If there's any flight engineers on board, it will also he or she also will be included in this briefing. And in this case, the pilot is giving a summary of what to expect on this flight, like how high is the cruising altitude, and if there's any expected turbulence. But if there's none, so the pilot will also give instructions to the cabin crew on what to do should there be any like unexpected turbulence or any unexpected emergencies in general, no. So in this pre-flight briefing, also the cabin crew, led by the purser or the lead flight attendant, will brief the pilots on what to expect in the cabin, like how many passengers are there, if there is any like special passengers such as sick passenger or wheelchaired passenger, or if there's any unaccompanied minor, or if there are babies or infants on board. So that way the pilots are also aware of the cabin, the overall cabin configuration. So after this pre-flight briefing between the pilots and the cabin crew, there's also the third pre-flight briefing, which is between the pilots in the cockpit itself. No, so the left seat captain will brief the his first officer, and also if there's any uh, what you call this jump seater on the back, which is, for example, another pilot or a flight dispatcher or any inspector, the captain will provide a brief pre-flight briefing on what to expect on this flight. They are more particular of the emergency procedures involving rejected takeoffs or any emergency procedure um, after takeoff, something like that, because takeoff is the most crucial part of the flight. So essentially, any actions within 0 to 10,000 feet are really critical to the pilots. No, one briefing also that the pilot, the captain is giving is the use of emergency equipment in the cockpit. So, for example, the jump seater, the pilot will brief him or her that, okay, this is your oxygen tank, this is how you use it. These are the emergency doors. If there's anything, there's an emergency rope that you can use to get out of the aircraft should there be any issues. The life jacket is located in this area, so something like that. And also he will brief the jump seater something along the lines of, okay, from 0 to 10,000 feet, this is a sterile cockpit. So what is a sterile cockpit? It means that any unnecessary conversations, actions, or interactions are prohibited if it's not really operational. So, for example, the jump seater will ask a question to the pilot. The pilot will not respond to him or her if they are within 0 to 10,000 feet of altitude. So this keeps the cockpit environment clean of any distractions, so that the pilots are focused on their work. As I've said earlier, takeoff is the most crucial part of the flight. So any energy or any deviation, any distractions will be will be harmful for the flight. So there you go. At least there's three kinds of pre-flight briefings that I've shared with you this day, and I believe that there are also pre-flight briefings for aircraft mechanics, for air traffic controllers. But as a flight dispatcher, this is what I've observed and what I'm doing on a daily basis. All right. So on our context as a vlog, I see to it that the videos, the contents that I'm going to upload in this channel will become a pre-flight briefing to all of you. So any topics no that about aviation, I will discuss it. Most especially the things that you see in the news, in the papers about aviation that needs more explanation or more context. Sometimes the news outlets give out general or very vague news headlines just to grab their attention, grab the reader's attention. But again, these headlines are often misleading and needs more context. So that's what I hope to provide. And also go by doing this, it gives awareness, it gives information for those who are interested in joining this industry. And I hope that I can be of help to all of you. Again, I'm very thankful for all of your support in my videos by watching them. I also really appreciate it if you can share this video to your friends, colleagues, and to subscribe on my channels and to like this video if you liked it so that I can give more contents like this. So again, thank you for watching this video, and I hope to see you again on the next one. So as always, safe flight.